Hey everybody, thanks for joining the stream today. This is week 4 of the monochrome streams, and we are doing our characters here. Last week we did the Basher character, and this week we are going to be starting on the Jailer character. This one is also an antagonist, so one of the bad guys you'll face early on in the game. And you can see her here on the left, beautifully created, drawn by Cairo and Leiko, our comic book artists. And so yeah, we're gonna use VoxEdit here to create what you see on the left on the right, hopefully. So thanks for joining. Let's get into this. So I will say that this character is, for now, you can see she's holding a crowbar. This will be the first character when it's active in the game, when there's ranged attacks. Right now there's just melee, but when there is ranged, she will be, or at least my plan is for her to be the first ranged character that you come across to face. So, but for now, she's going to be holding a crowbar, which she'll probably do like a pistol in one hand and the crowbar in the other, kind of a dual weld thing there. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, it's not, the ranged attacks aren't quite active in the sandbox yet, but hopefully very soon. So she's also not quite Caucasian. So her skin's a little darker than our other character. We're gonna have a pretty diverse cast of characters from all over. So we do need to darken her skin tone. Of course, there is no color. She's not a hue. She is a hunter, so she does not have any color in her. But we do need to make it be a little bit darker. So we'll play with that. But I just want to knock out these colors here so we can see what we're looking at. She kind of has the dark hair. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this all be the same color. And I looked at it and I didn't do the right one. 3C. All right, so let's change the top here. But yeah, so the program I'm working in is called VoxEdit, developed by the Sandbox to basically create voxel-based art assets, that sort of thing that you can use for the game. And that's what we've been making our characters in. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, pretty easy to learn. You can see I'm just kind of using the eyedropper tool, and I'm kind of selecting the voxel we want to change, and then changing it from color to the gray equivalent, or what we want it to be. So let's do that over here. Just kind of get that ready. So let's go ahead and kind of craft this face. What I did on the Basher, who's also female, Lozen is our creative genius producer for all things monochrome. We kind of crafted her face a little bit differently, make a little more feminine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This tool here is our eraser, so we can delete the blocks. And then I'm gonna turn on these edges. I always forget what this one's called. Nice edges. So it kind of gives us an outline of all the outer edges. But what we did is we kind of carved the jawline here, so it's a little more slender. And I'm going to turn on this, which will mirror the x-axis. I'm going to trim this back. I think we did it all the way. Yeah, so it's a little more smaller down on the chin part, so I like that already. And then the mouth, I think we just did a kind of a small, kind of angry pouty lips there. And then the eyebrows, let's let's mess with those. Now the jailer, the reason why she's a jailer is without divulging too much into the secrets of the gameplay and the storyline yet, um, there will be many times that you or the other good NPCs are captured. Um, the good guys are the hues, and they have skin color or color about them, and these bad guys are trying to capture them. So there's a lot of cages and that sort of thing. So the jailers are kind of the one overseeing all of that. So okay, so I think the basic face is there. We'll do all the coloration and stuff later. Let's knock out this ponytail. Kind of get the hair more well defined. I'm still painting. Let's get this so it's symmetrical for starting out, and then we can change it up when we're ready. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I think we've got one extra layer here. There we go. Get rid of that hair. It'll look kind of silly starting out, but okay. I think it's pretty much the same. All right, so let's swing around the back here and let's make this ponytail. So for that, her hair's pretty long and the ponytail kind of goes up. We'll try to replicate that, but it is a bunch of voxels, so we can only do so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm on the wrong tool. Let's see. I think we'll do one more layer back here before we start the ponytail itself. Maybe something like this, because it's kind of being pulled up this way on all the sides to this ponytail. Here. Let's try that again. Maybe if we're doing a high up one, we can. There we go. We might have, can we add back here? No, we're right on the edge. We might have to start this ponytail further in here. We'll see what we can do. Hair is always really tricky. All right. And then let's go ahead and start the hair kind of coming back down now. We'll do it on this one. Let's get us a line down here. We'll get it to come down as far as we probably can. What is that? The shoulders there? Whoops. Okay, so far so good. Not sure what's going on there. We have one more. We do. Okay. So same thing right here. Make kind of a solid ponytail. And maybe this one goes down that one extra. Cool. All right, so we'll beef this up a little bit. Both sides. And then we'll make it not symmetrical because that would just be not that realistic. And then let's do one right here. Oh, we're at our edge now. That's fine. Right, let's kind of carve out this out a little bit so it's a little more. We can leave that one. A little bit bit more like a ponytail. So that's pretty good for right now. We might kind of round this out slightly. So it's not so blocky in the back. Cool. I think that's pretty good for right now. Make this. Cool. All right, so I think we will maybe add, whoops. Maybe something like that. Cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. Just quickly right out of the gate there. We can come back and play with that. So really, other than the bandana on her face, which I totally forgot about, we're pretty good. We're really only going to see her eyes anyway. I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. If we're going to do that on her head, like we come in here like we have been, and just like her hair is, we just kind of built onto the face here, or if it's going to be a separate piece. The problem with a separate piece is for every animation there is, which there's a lot now with this version 2, we have to make sure it is exactly on the face where it is with all her movement and stuff. So that's kind of not as fun. All right, so I'm going to drop her skin tone a little bit more, which means all the places that were darker I need to make darker now. Looks like we've lost her lips completely. There we go. Okay, so that's better. Say hello, Stormy. Say hello. Okay, so let's save that. Yeah, that looks better already. Cool. So, let's move down from here. Make sure and save this part. So she has, it looks like she's got a shirt, a dark shirt, and then a shirt over that. It's like a long sleeve jacket. And then a scarf. So we're going to kind of do this in layers. So first, I guess we'll do the shirt. It looks dark again, so that's pretty easy. We're going to get a new palette here. And since we won't see any of this, it doesn't matter that some skin would be showing. Let's do 29. This is the only spot we'll see it except for maybe the belly. Yep, a little bit of the belly. So we'll go into that. And we'll make that 29 to match. There we go. Cool. So we got the shirt. That she would have sleeves, but we're not going to see them. So let's jump to the sleeve and pick our jacket color. So it's going to be kind of a lighter gray. This whole sleeve will be that color. Yep. Let's start. Let's do lighter, and then the scarf will make darker. We'll do some cool contrast there. This is 9D. All right, so we'll do that on both sides. New palette. Okay. Now, oh, you know what we do need to watch out for? We don't need the jacket to be the same color as the skin because that will be misleading. We have to watch out for that because since we don't have color, it's very easy to assume that that is her skin, and that's not what we want. So we might have to go extra lighter on this actually. There we go. Now we'll really know that that's not, whoops, that's not her skin color. Yeah. All right, so let's fix this other side. There we go. Okay, so now to her forearm, if we look over at the drawing, it's about a 3/4, well, it's a full length jacket, but she's got them rolled up 3/4 the way. So that's what we'll do here. So we'll get to our color. And we're going to go ahead and make the rolled up part be a layer. Let's turn off all of our crazy duplicating. Here we go. Let's do it maybe right here. Similar to how we did kind of the armbands. We'll do that. I don't know. Well, let's do the corners this time. Let's switch it up. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Now, the trick though is after this down here, we need it to be her skin color. So, yeah, we might have to take those corners off. It looks kind of silly. All right, 8F. I need to be writing these down. Where's my handy dandy notebook? All right, her skin color is 8F. So now we'll go into here and we'll paint her forearm. Let's match her face there. All right. So this is her skin color. And I don't think I like those corners. Let's take those off. Cool. I'm gonna save that. Let's see how that looks. Better. All right, so we'll do the exact same thing on this side. Actually, I know her shirt color is CD. We need to make sure we do it. You didn't have to be in the same spot, but that might look silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So same thing on this forearm. Let's change this to her shirt color. Let's make her sleeve. Where's the fist? There it is. So leave 5 voxels for her skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we want the sleeve. Whoops. Oh no, that's right. So yeah, I'm really excited for the ranged attacks because it will really add a whole bunch to all the games that everyone's doing right now. Just a whole another level of what you can do. But yeah, more than likely we'll be revisiting her when that takes place, and we'll have to make her just a little pistol. All of the bad guys, as you've seen, they kind of get harder and harder as we go, and the weapons get bigger. Okay, so she's got her jacket, her shirt, and you know, I'm almost wondering if we just add this layer all the way up. We'll do the jacket on here first. So I guess let's build it. Let's put it on here now so it looks like a complete unit. So the color of the shirt here. All right, so we're gonna try it with a layer. All the way around here. This is the trickiest part because you've got 2 arms, the neck, and then the belly that attach to this part, and they all rub on it. So if the colors are off, that's where you're going to get the defighting. Alright, so we're basically just going to do a layer on top here. See how this technique's going to work. Down here. Oops. Except I'm not doing it at the top. We're going to probably have to paint that one. This one, oh, I guess I could have been doing the identical sides here. This one, this one. Okay. Now we're going to cover all that. Cover this, cover this. It might be a little too bulky, but we're going to try it. Okay. What do we got here? I'm going to take off this top layer. Because her neck is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint this top part for now. There we go. Okay, let's... Dang, that's really big. Let's see what the... Oh, I just made it a square. That's why. There's no shape to this. Whoops. Let's take that off and let's take off this row for starts. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I guess we're kind of building that scarf part over too, which is tricky. But it's working. I mean, I think this is gonna be fine. Alright, so let's bring it down all the way to where the belly, where it attaches to the belly here. Down. Let's turn on our edges. It's kind of hard to see down here. I'm going kind of fast. An hour goes by really fast, and it's hard to get all this done in that amount of time. Alright, and now the very back. Oh, what did we miss here? I am not on my box tool. There we go. Okay. I'm going to delete this layer. And I'm going to paint this. And we'll do the scarf in another color. Delete. Oh, no, no, no. Delete all this. Paint this. And get it a little rounded. All right. It's better. Not that we'll see that in a minute anyway. Let's see what that looks like. Cool. All right. So now, the tricky part. Actually, we need to cut into this with our dark shirt color. We're going to delete this 1 2 1 2. Okay, because it's a jacket, so we see her shirt on the inside there. So let's see how we can make that true for down here. So now we'll go into the belly part. Bring our jacket color down onto this. Did I do it right? I did not. Yes, I did. Okay. We did 2 on both sides, right? And we did a layer here. All right, and then back here is solid. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's see what that looks and how they line up. They're not exactly perfect. She's kind of at an angle. You can see right there. Let's move our lights. Stop the animation real quick. Stop. So you can kind of see it overlaps. It actually doesn't touch the black yet, so I think we're going to be okay with that. Okay, whoops. So we're getting the shirt. This top layer is going to be the scarf. And we'll make it kind of drape over. And then we'll paint in a lot of these creases and stuff. Let's do that. I think this is probably that, and the mask will be the most complicated part. But this is going to be relatively easy compared to the last ones we've had to do. So let's try it. All right. So let's kind of carve the bottom since this is not what it looks like. There's kind of less of it on this side. It's kind of like that. Let's paint this. Oh, I'm doing it symmetrical. That can really mess you up. Let's put those back. Okay, let's turn this off. Now we'll delete it. Oops. Okay, so it kind of doesn't even come across till we're right here on her arm. Let's paint this so we're not confused. Turn this on. Okay. All right. So this is gonna come. Oh, you know what? And it's a different color. That'll be really less confusing. This one's we're gonna do kind of a medium gray. Let's do that. So this whole piece here is her scarf. I'll have to check and make sure this is not her skin tone, because we don't want that. But for now, we don't see it here, so. All right, so let's build this up. We're kind of coming across her shoulder. Like this. And then I'm imagining it's pretty much doing the same thing in the back. So we're going to do the same thing, except not that. All right, but let's stay on the front. Okay, and it looks like it comes all the way across right under her neck. Interesting. Oh, too high. There we go. So we'll kind of taper it down like this. There. And then I think this part, I don't want to get right underneath her chin. I think this part we're just going to paint. Let's see. It's covering her shoulder. So really, we're barely seeing the black shirt, and we're kind of barely seeing the white shirt. Right, this part can be built up a little bit here. Maybe this kind of goes on her shoulder as well. I like that one down there. We'll do, how many did we do on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4 at most. We'll keep this one at 2. All right. And I'd imagine this is going to really cover all of this back here, which we'll do in a moment. Cool. Okay, so big on this side, kind of swoops this way, and then it's small right here. Maybe we can cut into that a little bit. And then down here, it keeps kind of swooping this direction. All the way over here. And now, okay, we're at our floor, which is fine. Let's cut this out so we can see a little bit more black here. There we go. All right, let's zoom out, see what this looks like. So all the other ones, let's see, had a vest. One guy had a jacket, so she's pretty wrapped and layered here. So it's kind of the first one where we've had kind of a thickness to it. So it's a little different in that sense, but I think that looks pretty good. So now down here, I did not write this scarf color down, and we are kind of competing with her skin color. So I'm gonna make it a little brighter. Let's see. Although it's clearly not her skin at this point, but we'll mess with that. So 92 is where we're at. You can kind of see where it is. So this is that crease where everything connects. We'll try to do it here. So it's gonna kind of just stop. We can still, man, maybe we should stop right here. We can see two layers there. Take that one off. Oops. We'll paint these so that they don't Z-fight. Then this wraps around. Oof, I'm gonna add another layer there. Maybe we just paint this one. I don't want her to look like she's got this thing all fat right there. Maybe it droops down like this. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. That's tricky. It sticks out really far. Sticks out really far. You know what? Got it. Actually, no, I don't got it. We can't do that. Let's take off that layer that sticks out. Right here on the belly. It might look good in a different pose, but it doesn't look good right here. thought I painted those. I guess I didn't. Okay, we need to paint those. Oh no, I deleted them. That's what it was. There. That should give the illusion like it's one piece. We just need to finish the side here. Okay. So let's do that. And for that, I think we will just paint it on. Actually, no. Let's see. That's going to be her shirt. So we'll color that row. We'll color that one. Kind of make that taper up, taper down, like that. The back is a whole other story. All right, get rid of that. Because this is the scarf, and then it goes over her shoulder, down her back, so you'd still be able to see the white part of the shirt right there. Let's delete that. I need to probably move the light over there so I can see. There we go. Same thing on this side. Let's paint just a little bit. So we add a layer. Okay. So we'll color all this. It looks like it's about the same length as the other one. So instead of transitioning to the white, we'll just make this kind of drape down. Maybe a little more in the middle. There we go. Something like that. It's funny, our main character's piece kind of will be similar to this. He uses a lot of scarves. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Let's move the light over here. Now we can kind of, whoa. Let's see. What is that? This part sticking out right there. The belly. This part digs right into that. Oh, you know what? That part's still going to be the white shirt. Well, that's going to make it a lot easier. Let's fix that. All of this. Except for those front pieces. Oh, and maybe right there. That's better. Okay. I think that's pretty good for right now. Now the only thing we need to do, let me grab what this color is. 92. That's a scarf. So now we're going to go into the arms right on the shoulder part here and put like one layer as if it would go over her shoulders. Just one layer. So something like this. Whoops. I said 1 and here's, whoa, 2, but maybe that's what I meant. That'll give us a little bit to hold that together. There we go. It's the same color, so it's fine. It's not going to Z-fight right there. But dang, that arm is way in there. But it's okay right now. Alright, so let's do the same thing on this side. That looks really nice. It actually looks like it's... You know what, we might even cheat it one more. Do one back here. And let's not push our luck on that one. Okay. You can kind of see a gap right there. So maybe we do this one. Yeah. We're just kind of getting our basic forms of everything. Okay, let's do that on this arm. This arm from the photo has less, but we kind of did that on the main part there. So what did we do? We did this, another layer, and then that. All right, bare minimum. Let's see how that looks on this side. All right, we've got that part sticking out of the white, but that's okay. I think that probably needs to be this color anyway. Let's give us a little extra safety here. That might have been too much. Let's see. Good on that side. Let's swing our light around so we can see. Where's my other light? Okay. So right now that looks pretty good. I don't want it to be super symmetrical, but I think maybe on the back here actually both sides. Why don't we do this? Maybe not that. All right. Let's put her in a walk. Just like a walk, and let's see what that looks like. There are so many now. All right. So we can see the white coming through right there. So we probably need to do those two voxels. And let's look at this other side. That's not bad. You know what we do need to do though? Let's go back to our idle. We need to add another layer here. Cool. What side was that on? We need to... We can't even see it. I guess we need to do it while she's walking. Walk, 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 walk. Okay, it wasn't this side. There it is. Okay. There they are. so these two need to be, and we did that on this side, that's why. Okay. What's that? The light makes those look like they're different color. Okay, I think that's a pretty good place for right now. So now let's oh wow, that really changes. All right, we're not going to be able to have this go into two. I don't think. That's okay. So since that, let's kind of taper this. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that for right now. It'll definitely add to the definition once it's shaded. So we have the black shirt, the white jacket, and then the gray scarf over all of her. We'll add the holes and all of that. All right, let's see. So her right hand, she's got a glove on, which we need another dark to match. So we'll make this black. And then this part darker, if that's even possible. And these are the fingers. These are full gloves. Actually, even though it's full glove, I do want to distinguish the color a little different. Apologies if you can hear the drill. There we go. Alright, let's save that. Alright, so she's got one glove on that side. This other side, she doesn't have a glove. She has like a bracelet. So her skin color will match that. And then get a darker one here. And then the fingernails, which is what this part's supposed to be. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right, to the pants. So this one's gonna be kind of a dark gray. Let's see how that looks here. 43. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let's do that all the way through here. 43. Save them as we go. Try to get all this color out of here. Same thing on this side. All right, then we just have the shins. Let's see, she's got really high boots. I think these will be the highest we've done on a character yet. Knee pads, which we have not done on a character. And then some kind of knife holder. All right, again, a dark, really dark here, and then darker on the soles part. And then we're gonna cheat the system and just use the same shoe for both sides. So this is the right foot. We want it on the left foot. There we go. All right. Looking good so far. So on these shoes, let's go ahead and get these up as high as we want. So this is 29. We are going to take these almost to the knee. Almost. So we'll get that color. All right. So normally we'd go right there. I think that's the highest boot we've got. Let's go. Or will it even make sense to be that high? I don't know. Might look kind of silly because it gets bigger right there. Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? Let's put her back in idle. Yeah, it looks kind of silly. However, what we can do is we take this part off. Just have it be kind of a, is that what I did? That sort of thing. Looks a little better. I'm good with that. All right, same thing on this side. I've already forgotten what color it is. 29, okay. All right, so we're gonna do 29. Here comes the drill. All right, same thing here, like that. Cool. All right, so we got our big boots, glove. Oh, what we do need to do on the glove though, we need to give it, it's just 20. We need to give it one row on the arm right here so that we don't have any Z fighting on the hands. Right there. There we go. All right, let's make sure I save that. All right, let's get her a bracelet or something over here. So this is her skin color, just slightly off. We're gonna, let's make it one row. This way, whoop, this way. There we go. Okay. What's left? We got 2 knee pads, which we can do. They are also kind of dark. Let's start with the top of the leg. Alright, so these are tricky, but we've done them before. So we're going to get a little bit darker. We're going to add a row. we're not gonna have them wrap. We'll just have them be in the front like this. But we'll see what that looks like. This will be as best circles we can get. We're at 1E. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing down here. So how many was that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. 3. It is 5. Okay, and then we did 3, and then we did 1. So it'll be big old knee pads. Too big? No. Nope. So by doing that, when the leg bends, there's a natural break there. It'll let them break like that. So cool. So what we do need to do though is put kind of the wrap, what's holding these on here. But before we do that, I already lost what color this was. 1E. So 5, 3, and then 1. So 3 and 1. Let's repeat that on the bottom. So these 3, that one, and that one. Cool. All right, so now we got the front part. Cool. All right, let's do these wraps. So we'll be obviously lighter than the knee pad, but darker than the pants. Maybe? How's that look? We might need to do it too. All right, so that's 2C. Now we gotta do the same thing on the bottom, and then we'll do the other side. All right, 2C. This whole part, 2 layers all the way around. Cool. Very nice. Same thing on this side. So I think once we get this done, oh, that is not what I want. That is the color of the pad. What color is the strap? 2C. Okay. Other than this weapon holder, which will be so easy, I think that will be everything, except for maybe the belt. Everything we need structure-wise and a basic paint-wise on our jailer here. For this time, let's do the bottom. Let's 2C. 2 layers. Cool. Nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something I do want to do though is I want to take off this last row. Whoa, not that. There we go. think that'll do it. So thanks for tuning in. Friday we'll finish her and hopefully get these all approved this week. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you Friday.